Hi all, welcome back. Today we are doing ethers. So ethers are the dialkyl derivatives of water. So if you write water molecule and if you write ether, my statement will be very clear in your mind that two of the hydrogen is replaced by two of the alkyl group. So it is a dialkyl derivative of water. Now, if you see classification of ether, there are two types of ether. One is aliphatic and second is aromatic ether. Now, all of you know aliphatic means long chain of carbon, correct? Long carbon chain. Long carbon chain. So, if you talk about a symmetrical ether means in either side of oxygen, there should be a similar carbon, number of carbon. For example, there is a CH3, so this is symmetrical ether. Another example will be C2H5O and again C2H5. That means both the side, the alkyl groups will be similar. So we can write it as a ROR. Now let's talk about asymmetrical ether. Now in asymmetrical ether, either side will not be similar. So for example, C2H5O and here it is CS3. So two sides alkyl groups are not similar. So when you write this, you'll write it as ROR dash. That means both the sides are not similar. So this is known as asymmetrical or mixed ethers. Now let's talk about aromatic ether. Now everybody knows here that aromatic means a ring or rather a benzene ring or a phenyl we can see C6H5 also. So now first one is a phenolic ether. So phenolic ether means in one side of the ether there is a R but in other side there should be a AR. Phenolic ether means there should be a AR, that means C6H5. There is a C6H5O and then CS3. It can be C2H5 also. So phenolic ether means there should be one aryl group. If there is one aryl group, then it is known as a phenolic ether. This is also known as aryl alkyl ether. Aryl alkyl ether. I hope it's clear. Now let's come to the last one. Aromatic ether is again is having a second form as a diaryl ether. In this, two aryl groups are required. Aryl groups are needed. So, for example, C6H5O and C6H. Correct. So this is known as diaryl ether.